Good afternoon, everybody. Today is, I believe it's the 21st, but it might be the 22nd. I'm making this video just to say hi to everybody. I haven't done that in a long time. Things are getting a little better. I now have a rental car, so I'm now mobile again. I'm just waiting to hear about my car, if it's repairable or not. All in all, if you looked at it, you'd probably say, well, it's not that bad. But it kind of is, because where it was hit at, it might have been the frame. Because the guy was going fast that hit me. Okay, so anyway, I'm glad I don't have to pay for this. I went to, I had to go pick up some things at Walmart. I got a new washer today. It was just delivered. My washer went out. Everything's gone wrong. I swear, from November till like January, everything has been like a shit show in my life. And I just got a brand new washer delivered today. I'm anxious to go home and wash clothes. I stopped at Chick-fil-A. I got my brother. My brother's never had Chick-fil-A. And I told him, boy, you've never had good chicken. So I got him chicken nuggets, and I got myself the grilled chicken, because those are really quite good. So I got that, and iced tea. And so we'll see if he likes it. He didn't ask for it, but I just said, he always says, I never have Chick-fil-A. I never have Chick-fil-A. So, I was thinking, okay, you want Chick-fil-A. All right. So I got him Chick-fil-A. Got a lot of things I need to get done. I've been on, brain, I guess, I just shut down for a couple days. I haven't done anything. I haven't been even the nicest person in the world. I don't know if things are going to change any in the near future, but maybe because I did get a washer, and because some of the things that were going wrong seem to be getting taken care of. I mean, the car is what it is. I don't know if it's going to be fixed or not. It doesn't really much matter, really. I mean, the crux of things, I'm going to get something. If it doesn't get taken care of, I will be getting another car. And so all is okay. What I really want to talk about, it's no secret. I do watch Alana, and it's not like I've never gave my opinion or thoughts, on her, and I'm going to do that in this video. And it's not so much of a dislike of her. No, I don't like her. And, she's not my cup of tea. No, I think she's probably a pretty terrible person because of the things that she has done. Do I think she's redeemable? Only if she thinks she's redeemable. I think it takes a lot of coming within yourself to admit where you've gone wrong. The whole world isn't treating you bad, and you're just like this innocent little flower who's being stepped upon. No, everything that you've received, you've done something to receive it. From lying, the most vicious, and you say, I don't lie, but you do lie. You lie about so many things, and you have. And, you can say, I don't lie. But you didn't lie about having gastric bypass surgery. You didn't. You had gastric bypass surgery. And you were so forthcoming with it. But yet with the sleeve, you went radio silence and just screamed, I had bypass surgery, and they air flighted me here. No. The timeline wasn't even good. I believe you had weight loss surgery. I believe that, I believe you're in the hospital for some reason. It's not my business. I believe deep in your heart, somewhere in your soul, you don't know what to do to fix this mess. I really believe that. I believe you want to, but I think that every time you try to do it, or Alana tries to do it, see, I speak as if I'm talking to her, because I know she probably doesn't even watch my videos, but if she does, it's fine, because I'm not being mean. I think every time she tries to do it, the truth keeps flashing straight in her face. You know, like, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. And nobody likes that. Nobody. I wouldn't like it. Nobody else likes it. But until you're ready to admit what you've done, I'm not saying, you know, you have to be brutally, you know, beaten up upside the head with it. No, I'm not saying that at all. But the beginning is to admit what you've done and say you're sorry. From that part on, you do that to the people you have hurt. And you have to be honest. I mean, you have to reach deep down in your soul, find any bits of integrity you ever had, and then you have to do that to fix the wrongs. Not say but. The word but, when you say I'm sorry, there should be, the word but should never come behind that word. That word should follow with I am sorry. It's some words that, it's words that could be easily said, heartfelt, but not just I'm sorry. Not like that. I am sorry. And explain why you're sorry. And from that point on, you make changes within yourself and not expect all is forgiven, Alana. It doesn't work like that. It takes time for the hurts to heal and to see the changes within yourself. Not blame people, not lie, not pull up all this, I'm going to sue you, and you're not, you know you're not, you can't, you know, and know that once you truly, and I'm saying that, I'm not saying like flippantly, oh, I'm sorry, I said I was sorry, didn't I? No. Know that you said what you meant. If you're sorry and you mean it, you say it. You don't say anything unless you mean it. You take the high road and say, okay. And if you're not sorry, and if you want all this to end, you do your part to end it. Don't wait for them. Well, if they talked about me, I'm talking about them. Nana, boo boo. No. It's not how things happen. You have to do your part. Don't worry about how other people feel. Can they physically harm you? No. Mentally? Maybe. But if you're not listening to what they have to say, if you're not looking for something, you won't find it. Because if you're not listening to them, you don't know what they have to say. And in all actuality, I don't know them physically, really. You know, I've seen them, I go to their channels. I think all of these people are decent people. I think every one of these people are decent. Do I think they get mad? Oh, hell yeah. Do I think that, you know, people say things? Yeah, of course, yeah. But I think, and again, I say think, because I don't know. I can't get in people's heads, but I could say, I think if you showed that you're making an effort, not one day effort, not a 1 week effort, not a 2 weeks effort, I'm saying a long-term effort, an actual trying to change your process, you know, or just if you just leave people alone and not talk about them, not address them, not sit there in their channel and listen to what they're going to bring you up, not, you know, telling your, like, oh, these people do something because I had weight loss or because I had weight loss. Or, no. You know, and everybody else knows, and you know especially, this all started because you said you had something and it was not true. Now that I'm not saying you did not have gastric bypass, RNY gastric bypass. I'm not saying you did not have that. You did have that. I believe that. And you're doing good. But when you lie to somebody, everything else you say comes suspect. And you would feel the same way if I lied to you or you lied to me. You would be kind of questionable, say, oh, well, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So you probably will give me side eye and probably say a whole lot more. But it takes time for old hurts to go away, and maybe they never will. But for your own mental well-being, you're trying to lose weight. You're trying to be on a new journey, a new path in your life. You have to put away the old path to succeed in the new path, because you're dragging all this garbage into your new journey. This is like garbage. Why do that? Why not make a clean path? Obviously you're having some health concerns. Obviously, you're trying to change. You've taken steps to lose weight and you're taking steps. Why not take further steps? Clean up your past. Even if you never want to be these people's friends, and that's fine. Maybe you shouldn't be. But just say, look, I did the right thing. I admitted where I was wrong. That's a mature step to take. It will show people, since you like to show people, and it will even show yourself, show Carlos that, look, Carlos, Alana really is changing. Alana is growing. She's maturing. You're not 16 anymore. This isn't in the streets hanging out with your friends. This is maturity, growing up and getting wisdom. Okay. And that's all a part of doing the right thing. Now, you bring God into this. You say prayers and everything like that. God will answer your prayers, but God won't answer prayers on the back of a lie. You know that God knows everything. He knows it even before you do it. I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I get angry at God. But I do know God has wisdom and He knows what's going to happen. Heck, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You know when you do something, in the back of your head, I hope it tells you, don't do that. It's not going to turn out well. Unless you really are delusional and thinking that some of these things are going to really work out. Most things, if they're not done with a lot of thought and with not malice intended, then, they will work out. But when you have malice intent and you have bad intentions, you're trying to hurt somebody, you're trying to deceive somebody, you're trying to convince somebody of something that's obviously not true, what else do you think is going to happen? It's not going to turn out well. All I say is think about what has gone on in the past. And think about why people haven't came across. Okay, nobody's ever going to believe a lie. Why would you want somebody to believe a lie? Why would you think just because you say it that it's true? Why would you think that would you want somebody on your side who would, how can I say this, who would validate a lie? They knew you were lying. I wouldn't want anybody like that on my side. You know why? Because how do I know when they're telling me the truth? It's all about somebody else. If a person can't be 100% with you, what are they going to be? 25, 50, whatever it takes to please you? That's not a real friend. I think you did have real friends, and I think you didn't realize you had mature friendships. You didn't have childhood friendships. I noticed when, I was there when you were in Munchie's chat. I was there when you were in Kate Wax Lover and, Glory Bees. I didn't always talk. I never talked. You probably don't even really know who I am. But I always watched and I observed. And I've seen the things that have happened. I've had very definite opinions. If you don't understand that you did something wrong, and because you did something wrong, it was the reason why everybody disbelieves you. They don't even show much empathy, pity, or support, because you have lied to them, you deceived them, you stabbed them in the back, you have said the most vile things about people's children, about people and their children. You wished people dead. You have laughed at dead people. You have disrespected people who've never even spoke of you before. And yet you don't understand that you are your own worst enemy. Your own worst. Nobody else came for you like that. In fact, to be honest with you, before all this happened, this surgery thing, the sleeve and all that, people would have defended you. They really would have. I know they would have. Because I know this group of people. I don't know, like I said, I'm not like one of these bigger people in their channel. I'm just like an onlooker, and I support them, and I support the people because I know what they've done. I know they had no malice intent for you. Glory Be, and them took you in as a friend, trying to help you out, and it wasn't good enough. Everybody who's tried to help you out, you have spat on them in their face. Not only have you done that, you have spread their secrets. You have not only told lies, anything partial. You have taken that and made it nasty. You became a nasty person. And do I think that you are nasty? I don't know. I really don't know. But I would imagine you do have good qualities in you if you reached out and you tried to, uncover them. I think you're in so much defense. And I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube. I think this all goes from way past hurts. Somewhere in your life, I really believe you were hurt. And you have this persona, like you're this tough girl on the streets. Well, you're a woman. You're a grown woman now. You're almost middle-aged. You have some health concerns. You said only old people do, but I think you've been in the hospital more than I have in my entire life. I've only been in the hospital, had a gallbladder removed, had a kid, and had weight loss surgery. Those are my three things. Well, I was, because I have an allergy to celery once. But other than that, I've never really had any health issues. And, again, you don't know what you're missing. You think you had a friendship with Nina? No, that wasn't a friendship. There was no friendship there. Not really. What you had with Munching and all the other, that was a friendship. They cared about you. I even heard, somebody say, I'm not going to say who said it, because you probably already know. The only time you really heard it was when you talked about somebody on the channel that passed away. So even the most vilest things you said didn't hurt her as much as when you talked about a former person who was a member of the channel, her channel. And the thing is, you equate loyalty and people being a yes person to be your friend. That does not make a friend. A friend is somebody who will be honest with you. They won't be your yes person. You never want a yes person. You want somebody who respects you enough to tell you the truth, and who respects you enough to treat you like an adult. Of course, you can have fun and laugh and joke, but you want that level of respect, not just a mutual hate of everybody. And I think that's what you and Nina shared, was mutual hate of everybody. And not because you hated anybody, because you hate yourself and you hate your situations. And you hate other people for having what you don't have. And that's sad. Because, again, friendships, you had that. It just wasn't exciting enough for you. It wasn't what you saw as legitimate. What you had with all the people that liked you was as real of a friendship as you could have online. But you didn't appreciate that. Nope, you didn't want that. You wanted it exciting. You wanted to call people bitches and C's and all that. And now where does that land you? Who's sitting there in your court right now? Nobody. Again, you can take this as, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, if you really want to move forward and grow and be a better person and, have God really hear those prayers, you have to do the right thing. You can't do the thing that sounds good. You have to do the right thing. You have to do the things that are good. And sometimes that makes us uncomfortable. But sometimes uncomfortable means growth. Anyways, I'm almost home now. In fact, I'm turning into my driveway. I got to take this stuff in. I'm going to go home and wash clothes with my washer because, it's so uncomfortable when you can't do what you're used to doing and, But anyways, I'm glad to be home. And I did want to share that with you, that little thought that, it takes a lot to fix your problems, Alana. It's something that is thought-provoking, and it has you to dig deep down into your soul and really see what happened instead of what sounds good that happened. But really look what really happened. And then maybe you'll understand why people didn't flock to you, or because you have not been honest with them. And you don't even realize the amount that you have hurt people, the things that you have said, the things that you have done, and the callousness of it. And then saying some of the most vile things that a person could say. And I'm not saying everybody was, treating you like a little baby or being very nice, but it was in response to everything that you have done and said. And again, it's a personal growth. If you don't want to grow personally, you just want to hold on to this, have at it. But you're the one who's going to suffer. You're the one with the health concerns right now. You're the one who needs to, you want to change. You had this weight loss surgery. And weight loss surgery is not only about losing pounds, it's losing things that's going in your life. That's what will make it successful. When you're holding on to all this garbage, it's going to weigh you down. Think about it. Well, you all have a great day. I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to upload this. And take care, be safe, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.